Buildings are the most common physical feature in the world today, as every inch you move, you must see a building. This is particularly due to the importance of a building structure in providing shelter, relaxation, and comfort for us, thus making it impossible for us to survive without a building. While there are billions of buildings all over the world, and there are lots of really beautiful ones at that, highlighting the most beautiful buildings appears to be a very difficult task. Nonetheless, in this video, we shall consider a few of the buildings which stand tall as extremely beautiful in terms of structure, architecture, outlook, and interior. Number 1. Pantheon in Rome. Rome is home to many awe-inspiring buildings, including the Pantheon. Like the city itself, it was not built in a day, it was destroyed twice and rebuilt each time. The building started as a rectangular structure, but over time evolved into the gorgeous dome building seen today. There is much debate between historians over which emperor and architects were responsible for the design. All we know is that this Temple of the Gods was built around 126 AD. Number 2. Buckingham Palace, London. George III bought the property in 1735, when the mansion was little more than a red brick house. Since then, various architects have worked on the building to make it what it is today. The palace had to undergo extensive work after being bombed 9 times during World War II. But it is still very much in operation, and is one of the few working royal palaces remaining in the world today. Number 3. Dome of the Rock, Jerusalem. The Dome of the Rock is a 7th century building and a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. The octagonal plan and the rotunda dome of wood are of Byzantine design. The Persian tiles on the exterior were added in 1561. This is the oldest extant Islamic monument, serving as a model for architecture and other endeavors for over a millennium. Number 4. St. Basil Cathedral. St. Basil Cathedral, also known as Cathedral of Versailles, the Blessed, is a superstructure Orthodox church situated in Moscow, Russia. This building stands tall as one of the most unique buildings in the world. It has a wonderful architecture and a splendid, colorful exterior design to match, and its interior comprises of 11 churches waxed in a marvelous artwork, such as frescoes, oil paintings, landscape painting, iconostasis, iconography, and portraits. This building is equally one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. Its unique and extremely beautiful nature has made it to be recognized as an irreplaceable national monument in Russia. Number 5. Neuschwanstein Castle, Germany. The castle is a 19th century Romanesque revival palace that sits on a hill above the village of Hohenschwangau in southern Bavaria, Germany. Neuschwanstein was commissioned by King Ludwig II of Bavaria as a retreat, and in honor of Richard Wagner, a famous German composer and theater director. Interestingly enough, the place was built with the king's personal funds, rather than the Bavarian public money. Today, when entering Neuschwanstein, you'll see that many rooms, such as the Singers' Hall, were inspired by some of Wagner's characters. The word Neuschwanstein, by the way, literally means New Swan Castle, which is a reference to the Swan Knight, one of the composer's characters. Number 6. Marina Bay Sands Hotel. Marina Bay Sands, situated at Singapore, is one of the most iconic hotels in the world. Its structure is stunning, consisting of 3 luxurious 55-story towers, with a double-glazed curtain wall, and a well-designed skyline rooftop structure, 200 meters high. This Marina Bay Sands has a superstructure exterior and an attractive interior to match. Its superb exterior and interior features easily makes it one of the most beautiful buildings in the world today. Number 7. Casa Mila. Casa Mila is a popular building located in Barcelona, Spain. This iconic building was designed by Antoni Gaudí and built in a spine-like ribbed structure with brick arches and vault roof. This building is the first of its architectural design seen in the world today. Little wonder it has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1984 and is currently used as a cultural center for hosting exhibitions, conferences, and other activities. This building has a unique exterior and a more beautiful interior, which makes it so attractive and a popular tourist attraction in Spain. Number 8. The Heydar Aliyev Center. Heydar Aliyev Center is an incredibly beautiful building situated at Baku, Azerbaijan, and designed by Zaha Hadid. This building has a distinctive architecture of flowing curved styles with sharp angles, which is the first of its kind that the world has seen. Impressively, this building has an unfathomable interior, which is even more beautiful than its exterior, and so, therefore, easily ranks it as one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. An internationally recognized architectural work, the building of the Heydar Aliyev Center has become a signature landmark of modern Baku due to its innovative and cutting-edge design. Number 9. Palace of Versailles, France. The Palace of Versailles is a Baroque-style royal residence. Listed as a World Heritage Site for 30 years, the palace of this opulent complex was inhabited by Louis XIV until the start of the French Revolution in 1789. In the 19th century, by order of King Louis Philippe, Versailles became the Museum of the History of France, with its rooms being devoted to housing new collections of paintings and sculptures. With 2,300 rooms, spread over 63,154 meters, the building is one of France's architectural wonders. Versailles is within 20 kilometers from Paris, and during your tour, you can also take some time to see the estate of Trianon, the gardens, and the royal stables. Number 10. Hagia Sophia, Turkey. One of the most beautiful architectural pieces in the world can be found in Turkey. The Hagia Sophia Grand Mosque is a place of worship in Constantinople, and it dates back to the 6th century, when the city was the imperial capital of the Byzantine Empire. Up to date, it is the largest church in the historical empire territory, and after the fall of the empire, was converted into a mosque by Mehmed the Conqueror, remaining as such until 1931, when it was closed to the public, and later reopened as a museum. In 2020, the monument's status for the building was revoked, and it is now a mosque again. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe.